This is why I get pissed off at City. You're going to lose 5-2 to Leicester. And the Liverpool team, who has no Salah, Van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, their captain, Henderson, Oxlade-Chamberlain out, and a whole lot of other players out. I don't need to list everybody. And still beat Leicester 3-0. 3-0 at home to break their previous unbeaten home record of 63 games without a loss. You know what? Look. Round of applause. Well deserved. Well deserved run. Well deserved run. It's very hard to admit it, but Liverpool have obviously been the better team than City. Better. These results like this show that. Seriously, I have to admit it. I can't keep being in denial and saying, oh, you know what, City is the better team, better squad. But the results on the pitch are not reflecting that. You see what I mean? We just lost 2-0 to Spurs. Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Spurs that can't win a trophy in about 13 years. And we losing to Spurs. But respect to Spurs. Good 2-0 home win against City. Terrible performance. Embarrassing stuff. Seriously. But I made a video about that. Go check that out. Liverpool 3, Leicester City 0. Own goal from Johnny Evans in the 21st minute. He almost scored another own goal from a header. Like, I don't know what he's thinking, being a former Man United player and all. I don't know what he's thinking. Diogo Jota again scoring from a header in the 41st minute. Well set up by Andy Robertson, who was a doubt for this game, but he obviously passed the fitness test and he played really well. Great setup. And he had a great match too. And Jota on the score sheet again. He did threaten Schmeichel early on, pulled off a big save, and later on he threatened as well. Jota, brilliant match. Brilliant match for the Portuguese international again. Klopp said he knew Jota was good, but he didn't know he was going to be this good. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about getting bang for your buck. You know what I'm saying? And late in the match, in the 86th minute, Roberto Firmino picked up a well-deserved goal at home to make it 3-0 to the Reds over the Foxes, who play like babies today. Seriously. They should be embarrassed of this performance. They were on a really good run on the road as well. They were really good on the road. They beat City at the Etihad 5-2. They beat Arsenal 1-0. And today, they played like kids. Liverpool were all over them. I find it hard to believe that Liverpool had no Salah, no Van Dijk, no Trent. And these guys went out there and played like if they had a full squad. They just put that in the back of their minds and just played their game. Well, for Leicester, they went in with a back five. Like, that's negative already. Negative football, Brendan Rodgers. And people talking about Brendan Rodgers this and praising him. Listen, Brendan Rodgers not ready yet, man. I'm telling you, Brendan Rodgers not ready yet. Leicester ain't winning no title playing like this. This year ain't winning no. So if anybody, listen, title contenders, I was planning to do a title contender video with a Leicester fan. That's done. I ain't doing that anymore. Sorry. I ain't doing that anymore. It's getting dark really fast too. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to do this video outside. It's kind of dark. But I'm not doing that anymore. Seriously. Leicester out of the title. Out of the title talk. Out. Man City probably out too. I know a lot of people are going to be like, it's early this. Listen. Play like how City are playing. No title. Leicester. No title. Because you got to play Liverpool again. You know what I'm saying? And if you show up like this, I can't give you the respect that you're asking for. You can't get it. It was a poor performance, standoffish, coward performance. I was asking myself while watching the game, is this Leicester I'm watching? This can't be Leicester. You see what I'm saying? It can't be. Liverpool were all over them. All over them. There was only one period in the match, like around the 60th to the 70th minute, where Leicester had a lot of the ball. Liverpool are probably just taking a breather. And Leicester still didn't do nothing. You see what I mean? But unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. But Liverpool had 24 shots off in this game, 13 on target. They were peppering Kasper Schmeichel. If it wasn't for Schmeichel, it probably would have been a 6-0 or something like that today. It definitely would have been. Couple big saves. Curtis Jones with an early shot. Then Jota. Then a Mane shot. Then a late Mane shot again. Then a Jota. It was crazy. I don't know how they didn't concede more goals. Seriously. They conceded 3. They did good to keep it at 3, to be honest. Because they should have conceded way more. Way, way more. Liverpool were unlucky, let's just say that, not to score more goals. Because I don't know how that freaking Johnny Evans header didn't go in, you know what I mean? And hit the crossbar, hit the post. And then that Firmino shot came off the post and then went back and then hit the post again later. I don't know. I really don't know. It was a comedy game for Leicester City. Liverpool had 58% of the ball, 572 passes, passed the ball well with an 85% pass accuracy. While for Leicester, 11 team shots at goal with 4 on target. Alisson hardly had anything to do. The only time he was really threatened was when Tielemans got a shot off from distance and he kind of, pushed it out a little. Apart from that, tame performance. Team performance. 428 passes with a 77% pass accuracy. And Liverpool had 10 corners, and they picked up 2 goals from corners. All 3 of Liverpool goals were from headers. You don't often see that, but all 3 were from headers. And it's a well-deserved win. It is a well-deserved win. I can't say, listen, no Liverpool player on the field today put a foot wrong. None of them. None of them. Seriously. Look, I know Gini Wijnaldum's name wasn't really called a lot, to be honest. I forgot he even played. He had nothing to do. He didn't have anything to do. You know what I mean? Naby Keita, picked up an injury. This guy can't stay fit, man. Another soft tissue injury in the muscle there. Never a good thing. He can't stay fit, and he looked good in the game. Curtis Jones, big game for Curtis Jones. He played very, very well. Commanding performance by the 19-year-old player. I think he's still 19. This man is a teenager. You know what I'm saying? I could be the guy's dad. Seriously, I can. I'm not crazy old, but you do the calculation and you know what I mean. I could be the man's daddy, okay? So show me some respect as well in the comment section. But Jota, amazing performance again. What a buy. What a buy. And you got to give Liverpool credit for picking this guy up because he was in the Premier League for 2 seasons and City didn't get him, United didn't get him, Chelsea didn't get him, Tottenham didn't get him, Arsenal for sure didn't get him. They probably didn't want him because they're like some numbskulls when it comes to recruitment. And then you have Liverpool picking him up and look at how much he is producing. No Salah, throw in Jota. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Firmino, big performance today by Bobby Firmino. Very unselfish performances. And that shot that hit the inside of the post, oh man, how he got away from Fofana there. Oh my God. He did score on international duty for Brazil. He's scoring them for Brazil, not for Liverpool. I did criticize Firmino a lot for his dry spell, but give props and props due. The man played well. The man played well. Sadio Mane, exquisite performance again today. Unlucky not to score. 2 close chances when, he opened up his body and Schmeichel saved. And then that Bobby Firmino ricochet came back to him. Nice rebound and Schmeichel again to the rescue. So the substitutes were Takumi Minamino, Divock Origi, and Nico Williams, who had to come on for Keita, where Milner came up to the midfield. My man of the match here, it has to be James Milner. James Milner is a man of the match. Man of the match. Utility man Milner. Could play at left back, right back, centre back, midfield. Could probably put him on the wing if you want, or even in the goal. You know what I'm saying? So shout outs to the former Man City player there. Must mention that too. He's my man of the match. The man was amazing. See that ball he put in for Sadio Mane? Oh my goodness. The man was good. Left-footed too. Left-footed. The man had a great performance. Great performance. Joel Matip. This is where it gets tricky. Matip and Fabinho. It's very hard. It's very hard to rate their performance because not enough data. Not enough data. They had nothing to do. Hardly had anything to do. I thought Jamie Vardy was going to be a threat in this game. Harvey Barnes, a tame shot. No wonder he got taken off. Harvey Barnes, you're not ready yet, bro. Seriously, you're not ready yet. Robertson, I spoke about earlier. The man had an exquisite game, and Alisson Becker came to the fore when he was needed, commanding at the back, was playing a sweeper-keeper role today too, so not a solid performance. Kept a clean sheet, 3-0 to Liverpool. Look, Leicester, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in the way Leicester played today. Schmeichel and Fofana, big performances. Shout-outs to them two guys. You see Fofana, Schmeichel, and Justin, shout-outs to them three guys. But all the other players, pedestrians, passengers, basically. You know what I'm saying? Poor. Mendy, he worked hard too. But Tielemans, Maddison, they weren't effective. Albrighton, listen, not up to par. Definitely not. He did well by the best thing Albrighton did was keeping that Firmino ball off the line. That's the best thing he did all game. Otherwise, listen, man, I don't see why you play Albrighton and not play Under, who when he came off the bench looked bright. Play Under. Play him. You see what I mean? Play Under. So the selection kind of questionable. Very, very questionable. Under should have played. Maybe a Dennis Pratt as well should have played. And why is there no faith in Kelechi Iheanacho? I don't know. Leicester play around Vardy, and they weren't able to do so today. Liverpool just stifled them every time they had the ball. The pressing to win the ball back was unrelenting. Telling you could say relentless as well. But they never give Leicester any space. Never. But for Liverpool, Leicester just sat back and let Liverpool did their thing. That's what they did. And they were all over them. They got mauled. 3-0. Should have been more. Christian Fuchs, come on, man. Come on. You think Fuchs, who did nice clearance off the, to get the ball over the thing from Jota there. I think it was Jota. That's all he did. Otherwise, overran. Listen, the quality was gaping, and Liverpool deserved winners on the day. And if they continue playing like this, they will go on to defend the title, even without the likes of Van Dijk and Gomez. I forgot to mention Gomez earlier. Salah will be back. Listen, man. Look. Give props when props due. Liverpool has been good. I predicted Leicester to get something from this game, and they didn't. Disappointing performance, to say the least. Seriously. Off the bench for them, Under Pratt. They didn't even use up all their substitutes. And teams are crying about 5 subs, and you're not using 5 subs. You see what I mean? They have injury problems of their own as well, but I don't see how this team couldn't be stronger than this. It couldn't have been. It was a strong team. This is the team that they have picked up 18 points with so far. This team. So I don't want to hear no excuses. So with this win, Liverpool goes second behind Tottenham, 20 points, only on goal difference. Tottenham on top, 20 points as well. They're flying high. Could they challenge for the title? Maybe. Chelsea, third, 18 points. Could they challenge for the title? They play Tottenham next week. That'll be a good game. Where is City? 13th. 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 Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. United are 10th. Arsenal 11th. Joke. Serious. Seriously. Joke. Joke. Big joke. So Klopp would be a happy man. He's breaking record after record after record for Liverpool. And, setting records as well. So props to Klopp. And he trumps Brendan Rodgers again. Like a lot of people, maybe not me, knew he would. For some insights here on Google, Liverpool are now unbeaten in their last 64 games in the top flight, winning 53, drawing 11 at home. The longest such run in the club's history. Since Brendan Rodgers took charge of Leicester, the Foxes, maybe the baby Foxes you should call them, have lost all 3 of their Premier League meetings with Liverpool. Tame. Conceded 9 goals in the process. Their most against any opponent in the competition under Rodgers. He gets scared when he play Liverpool. He gets scared. Oh my God, I'm coming up against my old team that I dropped the title with. I'm scared. Basically. Oh man. Liverpool have only conceded 3 goals across their last 7 games in all competitions, winning 6 and drawing 1. With this, their 4th clean sheet within this run. Awesome performance. Well-deserved, statement made. Watch out, Premier League teams. Liverpool mean business, even through an injury-ridden start to the season. Some may call it a crisis. But Klopp is saying, what crisis? What crisis? When players step up, these are the results you get. And Liverpool are stepping up. The players are stepping up. A lot of teams need to take example. Seriously. It's getting dark. It's getting late. I got to get in. And, thanks for watching the video. Seriously. Thanks for watching. If you're new, subscribe. Join to become a member. It helps to support the channel. Let's build a community here. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if I missed any major talking points. And from your boy Dominic Rich, until next time, peace out. Rich Squad.